Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Hood Life Chronicles. I can't help but smile. I'm very blessed. But anyway, so I have a new podcast coming up. And you don't have to be on my podcast. If you want to truly support Hood Life Chronicles and you want Hood Life Chronicles to support you, please like and subscribe. However, I want y'all to know, hey, just being me, I still have over 2,000 subscribers, going back up to 2,100. I did lose a couple of hundreds with the foolery, but guess what? Hood Life Chronicles is steady increasing. Has never been under 2,000 for the last 2 or 3 months. So if you truly want to make something good, let's do it. Like I know I got the look at my numbers. Okay, if you're done with the foolery, I want to make a hookup. Let's collab or do something together. If you truly want to have a genuine connection, I still have over 2,000 subscribers. Back on my way to 2,100, I did lose a couple of hundred, but I'm real honest with you on what's what. But if you really truly serious about making a channel, hook up because I'm done with this drama and all this beefy stuff. I'm done with that. It'll get you up there, but it's not going to keep you up there. Okay? So let's do it. Let's support each other. If I can help you, let me know. If you can help me, I'm gonna let you know. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. Um, and I feel like I'm gonna grow from there. Because how many content creators is like guaranteed that you're gonna get recognition, that they have the backing. I can show I still have the backing. I still got the views. Okay. Maybe some videos I don't, but guess what? Everybody be watching Hood Life Chronicles. Hood Life Chronicles already in the shit. But I don't want it to be negative shit. I want to be positive shit. Like the last live. Go check out my last live. It ain't really directed towards nobody. It's only on positive experiences that I've been through. I'm 46 years old. But if you're really serious about making a channel, let's do it. But I am trying to look for also members that want to do a podcast, be positive, a positive podcast. We can have our own site, our own channel, and then everybody go into that. You know what I'm saying? And only talk good stuff. You know. So yeah, I know the potential is there. Um, and I'm for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to move forward. I'm tired of the drama and the beef. I don't want to be dragging people and then feeling bad because I'm an empath. I'm gonna feel bad if I drag a bitch. Even if they do the dragging, I'm still gonna feel bad just because that's who I am. So let's get into it. If you believe in hood culture, I got a couple of people already interested, and I'm on the know about. And we about to come in, and we about to do the thing. But if you want to be included, please hook DM me on Instagram. Don't be scared. Believe in you. Be a leader, not a follower. Yes, just being me. Thank you, thank you. Be a leader, not a follower, because that's what's gonna push you to the next level. That would make you different from the other person. Okay. Anyway, anything I can do, help you, reference you, or whatever, you got my truly support. I mean, but we're gonna talk real life shit. How to buy a house, what you gotta look at on your credit, how you can combat your credit, because you can now with Credit Karma, but through the pandemic, Credit Karma dismissed. But I'm gonna tell you how I got my house. I I challenged a lot of the stuff on my credit report through Credit Karma, and they didn't answer in 30 days. Guess what? That shit got off my credit. My credit score instantly went up. But guess what? You ain't have to have no big credit score. All you had to have is credit score of 500. 500. You just got to know the right creditors to go to. And I had two companies actually guaranteeing me for financial backing, but one of their interest rates was too high, and I'm glad I didn't pick them. So I got a lower interest rate, kept more money in my pocket, and I'm still in my house today. Even with the pandemic stuff, I'm still in my house. So you know what? That's the stuff y'all need to be looking at. This YouTube bullshit, that ain't gonna get you no fucking well, let me tell you. Unless you really can bring the stuff in. And that's what I'm working on though. I am working on it. Don't get, I ain't put that out there. But that is not my God and Savior. That does not pay my bills. That is a financial interest that I have invested to, that I'm trying to keep going on. Yes, Credit Karma, and they do a capital, I think it's Capital Visa or the Capital Credit Card. The Capital Bank has a contract with Credit Karma. So I have a app. It's one app, but two apps in one. One is with Credit Karma, Karma basically through Capital One. Capital One is the one that's like, okay, I'm gonna try your credit, whatever. And through them two apps, they have somebody watching my credit constantly, a phone call. The things that I can dispute, I dispute that stuff. Some of that stuff I don't even know. It's like years old. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: if these creditors are so calculated, if it's close to 7 years, that after 7 years, it's off your credit. Like it's not gonna hold against you. Okay, it's like a loss for them. But you can file it on they'll file it on their taxes and they'll get the loss. But they're gonna fight to the end, and then they try to do these bullshit credit cards when it really is an extension on your credit card that you're about to be charged off on, right? It's not going to be able to get your credit. You just got to know how credit work and the things. So I kind of knew a little bit about it, but once I got with Capital One, they put me through Credit Karma, and it basically watches my credit if something happens. There's an app between Credit Karma that tells me, oh, something's on your credit. You need to watch this. And then I can see my whole credit report and the things I feel like this is fraudulent. I dispute, I dispute, I dispute. And if it's been longer than 30 days, they don't answer back, I'm good. I'm clean. They will never come back on my credit report again. Not saying they couldn't, but 9 times out of 10, they're not even looking at that. By the time they realize it, it's too late. That's how I got my credit score up from like 400 to 600. Like, that's a lot of things I could tell y'all really on the cool. But, I mean, why everybody else ain't telling us this stuff? Like, really? It's that simple. Watch your credit. Even if you know it's a debt, if it's a big agency, questionable, I watch it. They don't answer back in 30 days, gone, gone, gone. Now, when the pandemic happened, I ain't gonna lie, they stopped doing that because everybody had a financial issue at that point. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting a little bit better. But you gotta keep abreast with the new stuff. You know. And so I'm looking for somebody to tell me that shit. I ain't found nobody on YouTube now to tell me the real like that. What I'm telling y'all. Okay. When there's a will, there's a way. But use the pandemic to your extent, But no, that's not a long-term thing. Use that to come up. You see what I'm saying? Diminish the old if you can. Come up on the rest. Everybody else doing it. Why wouldn't you? If you want more specific details, DM me on Instagram. I will walk you through, tell you the people, whatever your issue is. I will do my best to walk you through it. I'm not the credit expert, but I do have a lot of knowledge in yada yada yada, or even buying a house. If you want to do FDA, I can tell you about that. If you want to do it homeowner, I can tell you about that. I bought it a house through both companies, okay, both entities. So I mean, the thing about it is nobody told me shit to get that knowledge. I kind of just had to do the homework and do it myself, and that's what a lot. But even such, I'm gonna tell you another experience I had last night. And so y'all know I'm a nurse. And so one of my friends wants to open she wants to open an agency, like a group home agency for people that take care of like my kids or whatever. But the local people was giving her the blues. So I was like, okay, I got your back, but if you need a nurse, I'm here. I'm supporting you. I'll put my name on your license, whatever, whatever. But they kept throwing her shit. So she found out. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to her and tell her what I know until she tells me she is not. She's like dismissing it and don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. So anyway, so she called me and she said, "Oh my God, I did all this, I did all that, and I don't know what to do." And I said, "Let me tell you this. I already knew the people's full of shit. Everything that you're telling them, everything you're telling me is really poppycock. I don't know if it's political or what the issue is, but what they're telling you is not correct. But I'm not gonna sit here and fray on your parade until you came to me and say this, that I'm gonna give you this one person. This is a go-to person, and you're gonna be in a better position with him than them." So she called him, and he like, "I'm gonna give you the information. You do the homework, and then you're gonna be your own boss." Yeah, did she know she called me back last night and say, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I gotta pay you for You ain't gotta pay me nothing because I may need you one day." You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. I'm not about price, cost, this and that. I'm about helping my people. And so he had told her, which he's a good friend of mine, he told her, "Well, if I gotta do the application, I may have to charge you." So this is like, "How much?" He's like, "You know what? I ain't gonna charge you because we rise on helping our people." I didn't think he was gonna charge you anyway because once he knew I referred him, he's not. We have. He has a good under. He is a good person. Like I'm a good person. Like we are good people. We're very rare. You know what I'm saying? So it would be like somebody coming to me helping charge you to help you. No, we don't do that because our blessings come from good Lord above. So yes, she about to open her group home. I'm not there yet, but I know I led her to the way that God put in my heart for her to go. And when it comes to the time for me to open my group home, she gonna be right there with me. She gonna walk me through it like he walked her through it. So it's just all about being a good person, but also seeing yourself. So she has been through a lot, just like I have. Even with her husband, she's been with her husband for 20 years. She's still going through stuff. But I told her, "You are an inspiration to young people. Don't stop what you're doing." And I wasn't gonna talk on what you was telling me. I just here to support you. But when you came to me and told me that wasn't gonna be grass, I gave you the right direction to go to. I already knew that. But I had to wait for God to tell me that. She is so grateful. She wants to pay me. You don't have to pay me. God pays me. Okay? But you're a testimony to other people. I may need you in life. Other people may need you in life. So this YouTube bullshit is just that. Now I'm not gonna say you can't make money on YouTube. If you once you get your niche and it works for you, go for it. Vince is doing a great job. There's some nasty ass people on YouTube. Girl, I could be like being get nasty and shit too, honey. But that's her dish. That's her ish. You know what I mean? That's not my ish. That would be the utmost disrespectful thing for me to do is to talk on her ish. Now I can. Probably better than her. Now I don't think I got much experience with beings with that shit. But anyway, I ain't that far from her. But that's her ish. I support her with her ish. I comment on her ish. She got a good thing going. I'm not mad at her. Get it, girl. Get it. If y'all can get it better, get it, y'all. I'm not gonna come against my sister. That's a true friend. That's a true friend. I'm gonna tell you this. She basically did it. She got some help, but a lot of it is just her own content on what she bringing to the table. You have to respect that shit. You have to. Hey, Andrea, be the worship. Girl, where your ass been? I know where you at. Yeah, y'all gotta go look up Capital One Credit Karma. I'm telling y'all, it's live. But I still got all these 11 people. And I guess what? I'm probably going to get 200 or 300 videos on this video. Yeah. People ain't talking like I'm talking. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah. But it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. What is good? Exactly. Yes, I agree. Just being me. Andrea working hard. LOL. Andrea, I love you. I love you, Andrea. Andrea is one of my good friends. And I just love her. I like seeing her on videos and stuff. And she is so funny. She gives life to wherever she's at. I just love her. She is she's older than me, but I look at her like my mom or my grandma. Like she is crazy as fuck, but she is mad funny. I love her. So hey boo, I'm glad you're here. Oh, thank you. That means so much to me. Girl, y'all don't know what that mean, honey. See, they don't know Andrea, but me and you know. We know we here right here. Yeah. So anyway, I am so blessed and highly favored. I can't even tell y'all. I can't even tell y'all. I'm in a good place. I got another testimony for y'all. You ain't gonna believe it. I have another testimony. And it wasn't intentional, but I'm gonna save it for a later date. But yes, I am so blessed and grateful. It is gonna be real stressful and so, man, y'all, the stuff that they talking is like, man, I can't even get into this shit. I do not knock anybody content and what they feel like content is. And I know we all really reaching and stretching just to have content. I'm just not I didn't got to the point in life. I'm just not going to lower my morals and standards just anymore because I'm not going to say I didn't do it before for having content. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not. I see a lot of the real, but I don't comment. I don't. It's not worth my time. But something like domestic violence, it triggers me because I was in it for so long. And so I would be a hypocrite if I did not advocate for people that has been in domestic violence because I was in it for 12 years. And like I said, I have seen it in my kids. I thought that was the right thing to do, to be with your husband, stand by your man. But if your kids or they weren't abused, but they saw too much. Kids are innocent. They're a complete innocent piece of paper when they are delivered to you. So any casualties in that situation, I blame myself. I'm not gonna lie, I blame myself. And I was not planning to help another kid when I was 40 years old, but I felt like such a failure with one of my kids, and didn't even look at the other kids to see. Oh, well, damn, I'm actually closer to him than I am with him. But it's still the fact that he saw that. How do you fix that? Do you chastise your kids and get on your kids' ass when you brought this to them? When you put this on their plate, when their plate, when God gave them to you, was absolutely clean? Can you sit there and truly blame your kids for that shit? You can't. You cannot. And I will not. So I pray. I try to do better. And I ask God to show me better. Because even at 46 years old, I'm not perfect and I don't know. Thank you. I'm old school too, girl. I do blame myself. I do. I do. Now my kids aren't bad, but they do have some issues. My kids don't have a like a record, a criminal record. One of my kids have a juvenile record, and I regret that. Even though he did what he did, I still regret that. Because if I would have known this would affect my kids later, because really they tell you after, they're grown, their records is sealed. No, it's not. No, it's not. Depending on what job they go for, no, it's not sealed. If they go work for the state uh, that they in, the juvenile record is actually never sealed. Even if you pay to get it expunged, it's never sealed. It's still there. And so when they're a juvenile, they're not in juvenile on no criminal. They're convicted on conduct. And because the conduct has a lot to do with the parents. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But even after being an adult, my son was judged on his conduct as a juvenile, and that's what made me like. I wish somebody would have told me. Now I didn't press no charges on him. I dropped the charges or whatever, but his dad did not. And because he did in the probation office, they even if he dropped the charges, they were still gonna give him some little juvenile probation or whatever, right? But he's still today paying for that as a juvenile, and he's 23 years old. Has no adult crime. Yeah, has no adult criminal record. Really, he don't. When they ask you, do you have a criminal misdemeanor felony? He has none. But his juvenile is what hurted him for so long. So it is what it is, y'all. But I'm telling y'all actual and factual shit. So yeah, all this foolery people talking about, man, that's on y'all if that's what y'all want to go through. But I'm not sitting here talking shit on nobody's shit because their shit is personal. And you don't even know their history or their background. Like I just told y'all mine. Nobody would have known all this stuff for me. Nobody. Nobody would have known what I'm going through or my kids. Nobody. Nobody. Y'all don't want me to sing, right? Do y'all want me to sing? I know I like to sing and I can't sing. Nobody. Yeah. Hmm. You know what? Just being me, I said the same thing. I said if somebody would have just gave me a handbook on how to raise these kids, I would be better off, and so would they. But I'm gonna tell you this: no, nobody gave me a handbook. It was a learn kind of thing, and the thing about it is, I had parents. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would have told me this, but they didn't. But I blame myself on not having a handbook because I thought just because I was making more money and I just want them to have a better life. And then I realized they were spoiled, still spoiled till today, and they're having a problem with struggling. Not only because of what they sing, but because I didn't help the situation by spoiling them when I was able to give them more. No, no, I don't care how much money. You could be a billionaire. I hope Rihanna hear this video. You a billionaire, boo. They all lovey dovey when they're young. That's wonderful. But when they start getting of age and learning right from wrong, you have to teach them that everything is not gonna be at their footsteps because their mama name is Rihanna. Anything could happen, it could take them from them in the splash of a second. You have to teach them true survivor skills like you had to learn. And I wish somebody would have told me that. But instead, I had more, I gave more, I spoiled. They didn't feel like they had to work for nothing. I had a lot of issues with school and other issues. Can't blame them all on them because they were innocent. But now I know just because you're making more and you're doing more, that gives you a better leverage to teach them. That don't mean you just give them because you're making more money and you can give them a better life. You're not giving them a better life if you don't teach them right or wrong and you don't teach them the value of a dollar. No, you're not helping them, you're hurting them. I had to learn that for myself and I'm still learning that. My children is 23 and my older ones is 23 and 21. They have no record. They're good kids, but they're still trying to find their way. Now they know mamas is can't take care of you for the rest of your life. You have to stand on your own. Am I gonna turn my back on my kids and throw them out in the river and say, "Hey, swim"? No, of course not. They're old enough to know and understand, and they are actively trying to find the direction of their life. And I'm gonna be here to support them, but I'm not being a crush to them. Yeah, I want you to stay in school and finish school and don't have to work. I had to do it. Now you got to do it. That's what the issue is. I'm not hard on myself. I am unique. I appreciate that. I'm not, but I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't make mistakes. I'm not gonna put it all on them. I'm not. I'm still learning on what I should do as a mother. So as a mother to grown kids that are spoiled, never had to lift a finger to do nothing or work. Yeah, it's a different experience now that they are having to do that. So all I can do is just be a supportive mother to them and to keep supporting them. Because like I tell them, I may be here today, I may be gone tomorrow. Just like my brother, he died at 46 years old. He was here, vibrant, he had a good job, and then the next day he was dead. At 46 years old. He didn't even make his 46th birthday. But he was a very influential part of their life because when their dad didn't do, he did. So yeah, we still learning Thank you. Thank you so much. Exactly. Yes. And I'm still learning from the mistakes, Bertrand. I still am. Yes. Yes. We all do. And I'm learning with them. And I want them to know I'm not perfect. Mama was not perfect. I did make mistakes. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the perfect mom. I'm not. I am a good mom, but I have good kids too. I have good kids. They're not bad. They're not robbing nobody, stealing from nobody. I tell my kids before you steal from anybody, you better come ask me because if I hear you steal from anybody, me and you gonna have a problem. Now that was a good thing, but it was a bad thing too, right? So they know I ain't gotta steal because my mom, chances are she got it, she gonna provide for me. However, you a spoiled brat in the process. It's a bittersweet moment, but they're older now, and now they're realizing they done been through some stuff, and now they're realizing life. So I'm just gonna continue to be here and support them. I expect everybody to do that with their kids, just because um it's not perfect. That don't mean you don't have to be perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong, I am not, but I do try to give my kids some kind of support and go from there. Even though I'm the reason why they some spoiled ass brats. I'm the fucking reason. And I take ownership on it. And I regret that. But I'm trying to right or wrong. I am. Y'all got a privilege on me because I didn't even know I was still on video. I'm sitting here talking, pulling my eyes in the back of my head. Y'all ain't told me nothing. I need, if anybody got some braids, I need a tip. So I'm trying to get these braids out my head, right? Y'all look at this shit. I think I'm losing my hair. My hairline was not up here. My hairline was here. Now ain't no braids coming out my hair, but what is this? This not my hairline, I know. What is this, y'all? So I done took a couple of braids down, but they got this hard stuff. I'm like, what do I put on there to get out my hair? It's gonna be a minute before I take this shit out my head. I'm working on it though. And then I'm gonna get me a new set of braids. I think I want like I think I don't want all this on here. I think I want this is heavy. It look light, but it's not. It's very heavy on my head. I want like braids, like straight back and then down. What do y'all think? I think that'd be a good hairstyle for next time. I might see my ghetto ass curtain over here. Yeah, I'm trying to get this out my head. I could put some gel here, but I don't like gel. I don't like. Why did they put gel on your braids? I don't like that shit. That's horrible. That shit is taking my hair out. My hair done grew about. These ain't cornrows yet. I'm gonna get cornrows. Cornrows is what you braid till your hair let down. These aren't cornrows. These are just braids. But I didn't lost all my hair up here, y'all. And no braid came out. I'm just losing my hair. I'm going bald. Let me show you this. This is not no goddamn edges, y'all. This is I'm going bald. Look at this shit. My hairline supposed to be right here. It's going back here. I gotta get this shit out my head. So anyway, y'all. Love y'all. Peace. I may show y'all this picture. True. That's true. Y'all talking. Y'all talking facts. Should I be washing them? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't washed this. I didn't know if I was supposed to wash my hair. Was I supposed to do that? These people don't tell you nothing. I think if I would have, I wouldn't have this hard buildup on my hair. You gotta answer me with that. Even I'm just get off here, but just being me. Send me that. Was I supposed to be washing my hair with these braids? Is that what? Is that why I got this buildup? And what can I do to get this buildup out my hair? Cause I don't want to take my hair out. I want to keep my length. My hair done grew probably good 2 inches since I put these braids in. Thank you, Bird Tree. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm about to get off here. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna DM you. I need education. I need to, because I think if I wash it, it it would help with the buildup. Like some, a lot of them don't have the buildup, and then some of them is so heavy. And I try to take a couple of braids out my hair, and like my all of my hair is full of gel, and I'm like, really? I hate gel, y'all. I used to have them ponytails where you gel your hair back, and then you would roll them on like a track, and then you would wrap the track around your ponytail, and then put paper clips in. Do y'all remember that? This is old school. But the pearls were so pretty. But the gel in your hair was hell to get out. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Dr. Bronner's. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm about to Google it. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm out. I am tired. I'm about to take a nap. But man, we've had some good discussions. So I just love this. I love y'all. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.